Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Team DeOrio Zoomcast. Today, we're going to be discussing a variety of different topics and issues with you, and in the hopes that it will give many of our members a little bit more insight as to who we are and what we stand for. So let's begin. Let's start off just introducing all ourselves, our name, and the position we're running for, and then let's do a little icebreaker by just presenting a little fact about ourselves.
All right.
So let's start off with Ted. Let's get going with you.
Hey guys, I'm Ted Mallon. I'm running for first vice president, and recently in life I've gotten into woodworking, and I've always been a chess player, so I was in a meeting with chess turning, so I'm starting to make my own chess pieces and I'm dropping them. So I'm trying to make my own chess pieces. So here's a rook. I'm not nearly done, but that's an interesting kind of hobby I took up recently.
Very cool, very cool. I like it. Okay, next, Karen, can you introduce yourself?
Hi everybody, I'm Karen Kabaki-Sisto, as some of you might know me, but I've reverted back to Kabaki, so I'm Karen Kabaki, and I'm running for secretary.
And you have a little fact about yourself?
Yes, I do. Actually, my brother just announced that he's expecting, so the good aunt that I am, I'm taking up crocheting again. It's been about 15 years since I finished anything, any kind of Afghan, but I'm going to try.
Congratulations.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, next, Jose.
Hello, my name is Jose Grisani, and I am running for treasurer. A little something about me. Well, many of you already know I'm a martial artist. I'm very passionate about it. I've been very active for the last 20 years. This summer it's going to be 20 years. I love motorcycles, and guess what, Karen? I'm expecting my first child.
Oh, wow. Hey.
Yes, July 10th.
Excellent. Excellent, Gratz.
I can't say that I'm going to crochet you an Afghan, so don't hold out.
No promises. No promises.
Gratz, do you have any specific colors that you would like Karen to use?
Red, green, whichever.
Maybe we'll get your kid playing chess.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it appears that you're planning for a Christmas baby with those colors. All right, let's move it along. Michelle, let's hear about you.
Hi, I'm Michelle Ballack. I am running for second vice president. And fun fact, we finished our basement, so I just purchased a new cricket machine, and I can't wait to start scrapbooking more.
Cool.
Very cool. And of course, last but not least, myself. My name is Michael DeOrio. I'm running for HEA president. And a little fact about myself. Well, I don't know if you could tell by the color I have today, but I enjoy laying out in the sun and relaxing. I prefer a beach, but today my backyard had to do. So that's what I have to say about myself. And let's move it along through the podcast, or Zoomcast, I should say, with our further introductions. Question that I would like the membership to know is, why did you join Team DeOrio? And I'm going to start with Jose this time.
Well, I joined Team DeOrio because I want to run with a team that values members' needs, and I believe that this is the one team that is going to definitely deliver. I'm not one to run for anything that has anything to do with politics, but I feel that it is time to step up to the plate. You know, we can all complain about what's going on in the world, but there are some things that we can definitely change in our life, and I believe that I can make a difference by joining Team DeOrio.
Excellent. Michelle, let's go with you.
Well, I got into the union because of you, Mike. You asked me to be a rep.
Thank you, Michelle.
And I started in Hackensack in 2009, and I think 6 years it's been since I've been a building rep, and I just wanted to take it a step further.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to working with a great group of people and have things run smoothly and strong again.
Awesome. And again, I'm confident enough in you because I know who you are, and I know what your skills are, and I know what you're capable of doing. And you're a great addition to this team, as is everyone else here. Ted, what about you?
Well, I'm going to give a two-part answer. First, because of the trust that I have in you, Mike, as knowing you for many years and seeing how you operate as leader in a union. So
Thank you, Ted. I appreciate that.
and I was hesitant to get involved in the election, and the main reason I did finally decide to get involved is because I've seen things happen from our current leaders that I don't like, things that, quite frankly, are dishonest, and it made me angry, and it made me want to run to change things. And we're going to get into some of the details of some of that stuff as part of this podcast, I hope.
That's great.
I wouldn't have run if those things hadn't happened.
Understood. Thank you, Ted.
Yes.
Karen, what about you?
So again, I'm not a political person by any means. I don't understand politics, but I do understand communication and action, and I know that all of us here on this team have the same belief system that I do. And from a former union member, she had said to me, you know, everybody has an opinion or everybody has a complaint, but who's doing anything about it? So that's when I decided to be a building
It's a great point.
rep, and now I want to take it further.
Excellent. Okay, thank you. And again, why did I join Team DeOrio? Why did I join myself? That's a strange question, right? Well, why did I decide to get back into the mix? I'm going to have to piggyback off of Ted. I was president I'm an immediate past president, and I was president for the 2 years prior to the current leadership that is in office. And I implemented a lot of positive things. We were going in the right direction, and I had to step away from office. I just saw that things were not going very well, and things were not on the up and up, and I felt that the association turned into more of a clique and more of an exclusive association rather than an inclusive. And, there were a few other things that I'm sure we'll touch upon, and we have touched upon, on our Facebook page, and, you will hear more specifics in our bios. But again, I just wasn't happy with the way that the association was being ran, and I truly felt, and I do feel, that the association has lost its identity, and that's a very, very, very scary thing to me. So that's why. All right, next, let's a little bit more about ourselves. Let's ask a next question, like, why do you believe that you are the best candidate, for this position? And let's go with Karen.
Well, I think to what you were saying, Mike, transparency, I think transparency is important, especially when it comes to the secretary of the HEA, to make our members aware of all of the happenings within the HEA and to document it. I think the latest minutes that have been uploaded to the HEA page currently were in December. So keeping all of our members up to date with the latest information is crucial for effective and ongoing communication.
Excellent. And again, you bring that to the table. And, again, that's why, I reached out to you to become part of Team DeOrio. And again, you are our official HEA secretary.
That's right.
I'm very proud of you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. That was great. Excellent. Bravo to you.
Okay,
Michelle, what about you?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, I'm working with a group of people that makes it easier to be. Okay, can we cut there?
Keep talking.
Yeah, just pick it up from there. We'll chop it.
Relax.
I would think could be a great second VP because I want to boost morale again, and I enjoy advocating and working with and for people.
Well, and again, Michelle, that's the reason why I also reached out to you because, like I said before, I'm very confident in your skills. You are a good person. You care about people, and advocating is your biggest strong point. And again, if you don't have somebody who's going to bat for you, all right, you're going to be at a loss. And, that's a terrible feeling to have. And I know, Michelle, you put a lot of people's minds at ease and you make them feel very comfortable. And that's why, of course, I asked you to join. And you're going to make a great second vice president.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Jose, what about you?
I just want to say about Michelle too, like you were one of my first colleagues to really help me adjust to Hackensack High School. And what Mike just said is absolutely true. So keep your chin up. You're doing great. Why I want to run for this position? Well, you know what, Treasure, money. What's going on with the money? The numbers to me are not really adding up. I know from having served as a building rep while you were president, Michael, that our dues were much lower, and the total bank money on the pot, if you will, of the HEA was about $40,000 less than what it is right now. So
Right.
again, we can complain so much about this, so much about that. What can we actually do something about? Well, I think that we should and can do something about this. And I'm looking forward to working with the numbers. I'm getting them as low as possible so that our members pay the least amount of money as possible, yet continue to run an effective and efficient union.
Excellent. Great. Ted, how about you?
So, why am I a good candidate? I'm a Hackensack person, grew up, went to Fairmount Middle School, high school. So I've always been associated with Hackensack. And another advantage I think I have as a candidate is that I have a law degree. A lot of people are surprised when they find out that I'm an attorney. I went to law school. I passed the bar exam in one try. And although I've never practiced law, I can. And I think that's an advantage to have someone on the team who's an attorney.
Very important point that you make there, Ted, because, just understanding law, interpreting law, and, also doing research in regard to case law and whatnot are very, very important, it's a very important aspect of these positions. And again, those skills and your knowledge, do make you the best candidate, for first vice president. As for me, why am I running and what makes me the best candidate? I've been there before. I've done it. And I've been successful. I campaigned when I was running for president. I campaigned. I made promises, and I kept every one of them to the members. I've come up the ranks through this association, so I come to you as being very knowledgeable. I started off as a building rep. Then went on, I became a building leader. I was your grievance chairperson for over 10 years, a very successful grievance chairperson, where I have won various different grievances and even arbitrations. And many of the members can attest to that because they benefited from my hard work and experience in those areas. And then, of course, I was elected to become vice president. I was very instrumental in working with our previous leaders and guiding them and instructing them and offering advice to them, in regard to, let's say, union matters. And then I also then, of course, when I became president, I done a lot of things for the association. And again, my record speaks for itself. When you hear the words HEA, people think Mike DeOrio. I'm the guy that they go to. I'm the most experienced. I'm the most knowledgeable. I know just recently we've had a lot of input from NJEA and the use of consultants. I am an NJEA consultant. My skill set is, very, 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 very good. And again, I am an NJEA consultant, and I go into other districts. And I service other districts, whether it be through the grievance process, rebuttal writing for disciplinary letters, whether it be for evaluations. I do negotiations. I've been successful in negotiations in over 30 plus districts so far throughout Essex County and Bergen County. So again, my skill set, my knowledge, my drive, my passion is what makes me the best candidate for the Hackensack Education Association presidency. And again, most important of all, I've been there before, and everybody knows my record. And my record has been successful.
Mike, can I give a plug for you too?
Absolutely.
So, in our last negotiation 2 years ago,
yes.
I remember thinking to myself, "Oh boy, we're gonna be, this is not gonna, this is gonna drag out. This is gonna be bad. We're not, I heard other districts not doing well." And when I heard that the contract settled so quickly, I was shocked. I remember you and I knew each other. We weren't friendly at that time. You know,
we were acquaintances.
we were right. But I remember stopping you and saying, "Holy cow! How did you do that?" And I even spoke to a new teacher from another district who had entered our school and said, "I can't believe that contract got settled so quickly. I've never seen that before." So. And I think that goes to your relationships, your ability to just, negotiate with people. That's what we're supposed to do in a negotiation year, and you just have a knack for that.
Thank you, Ted. And again, listen, negotiations, like you said, it's all about relationships. But again, negotiations is an art, right? And again, you have to be knowledgeable. You have to know what's going on in the state, what's going on in the county. You have to know what's going on in other locals. And again, you have to bring to the table, your best proposal that represents all the members as a whole. Again, when we go into negotiations, and I'll speak on this a little bit, when we go into negotiations, I don't go in there for self-interest. I don't have any self-interests. I'm not looking to become an administrator. I'm not looking to become a supervisor. I'm not looking for anything. I just go in there, and again, I know this is my livelihood, and it's your livelihood, and I have to get the best deal for us. And again, negotiations is a give and take process, it's difficult. It's a difficult task to do, and again, you really have to have that special skill set in order to be successful with it. Thank you. Okay, let's take a break.